Good night, guys. How are you on this beautiful? Is it Friday? Yes. Beautiful Friday night. If you are joining me for the very first time, I am Latina Mata, founder of True Growth Caribbean, and the facilitator of healing with revelation, breathwork. I'm a mindset coach. And it's Friday, and it is the edition of our Sip and Color Self Love edition. And so, if you are hopping in, I want you to feel free to comment in the chat. Let me know that you are here. And in the name of winding down and just giving ourselves permission to just relax and just catch a nice little vibe, we're gonna sip and color tonight. All right. So, just gonna give a couple folks a few moments to hop in. So I know I know right here in Trinidad for my local folks, SEO done. So that probably means that, a lot of people are outside, just having a fun time. But if you are a homebody and you are inside like me and you're here, do hop on and say hello. All right. So in the meantime, let me tell you guys what I have. And I always share it. Um, so I'm officially missing a marker from my markers here. I think my daughter took it, but we won't play the blame game right now. So I have these brilliant colors. This brand is Stedler, so you can see. I also use, why don't I have it with me? I also use these midliners here. Creative marking tool. I actually really love these as well. You can get these things off of Amazon. I actually purchased this last time I traveled. Then this is my coloring book. Can you see that? Art for adults. So yeah, that's what we're going to use. Hello, Mira. We have candles because candles are a vibe. What else do we have? The drink of choice. Can anybody guess what this is? I mean, some random things could probably come to mind. But it's sweet and it's supposed to be, so this is straight. There's nothing in here, just beside ice. Can you guess? It starts with a H. Give you all a hint. What silliness am I saying? Am I drunk? No, it starts with a J, but it's a H flavor. That's actually my favorite, one of my favorite things to consume. Of course, if your alcohol is not of your choice, juice, water, it doesn't matter. Or if you're eating cake, ice cream, peanuts, if you're on that healthy train, whatever. I'm so glad to have you guys with me. All right. Mira, how are you tonight? Mira, what are you drinking? Are you sipping anything? Are you coloring? So guys, this is my dog. We named him Boob, I think, on our last session. And I'm going to finish coloring him tonight. All right. So if you're joining me for the first time and you're like, Miguel, what are you doing? Yeah, we are coloring. Adults get to color too. And what exactly is adult coloring? It is exactly that. Adults with pieces that are finer than the pieces that a child or children would use. And we use this as a therapeutic method to reduce stress, to reduce anxiety, to be a creative outlet for expression and creativity, for you to be very present in the moment, and a good tool in terms of mindfulness. So Monday morning, I journal live here and we set the intention for the week. And on Friday nights, we sip and color. So if you're a homebody, if you're home right now, you say, okay, I'm tired of Netflixing and you want a moment, this is an activity that you could do. This could turn into an activity that you could do with your kids, is an activity that you could do with your partner, is an activity that you could do with your friends, and most certainly is an activity that you could do by your damn self and get some stress relief out of just engaging, right? So, what I'm going to do while I color, I'm going to share some things with you guys. As the theme of this month is on self love, I want to speak on something that came up multiple times today. So today was a long day. Just finished a breathwork session. Earlier, I had a corporate training with Sajiko and some of their agents, and I want to speak about a topic that came up today, and that is consistency. To be consistent, it's real up there with being with self-loving. And that is from the angle of seeing the things that you desire to be consistent in or with as you simply keeping a promise to yourself. And a lot of us struggle with being consistent because without recognizing, a lot of us do not realize that we can't keep promises to ourselves, or that we don't keep promises to ourselves. So, the intention, therefore, when you are deciding to engage or create a new habit, how about we switch the narrative from, oh my God, I have this thing to do. Oh my God, I have this task to do. I have to add this on my to do list. And see it as deciding to keep a promise to yourself. It really does change things and put things in a different perspective when we see the task that we have to do as a promise, not a task, but a promise that we get to keep for ourselves, right? So let me know what your thoughts on that, Mira, as you are here. Tell me what are your thoughts on that? I'm gonna color, gonna sip, and I'm going to wind down after a long day with you guys. All right. So here we go. If there are new habits that you would like to implement into your life, and you started, then you stopped, you started, and then you stopped, and you're like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get this thing together? There's a high likely chance that a part of you doesn't trust you. That inability to follow through is also as a result of a lack of self-trust. And that lack of self-trust comes from not keeping promises to yourself. So you tell yourself, hey, I'm going to start to work out tomorrow. Hey, I'm going to start to read today. Hey, I'm going to only scroll for 10 minutes on social media. And then when the time comes, it does not happen. When we do not keep those agreements or promises with ourselves, our subconscious mind says, oh no, Mira, I don't believe you. You're not going to follow through. And so guess what? It breaks your self-trust. And then you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. And then when you do it, you feel the emotions of guilt and, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Why can't I keep these promises to myself? Of course, we should fix the clothes. Why can't I keep these promises to myself? And then we just go down the spiral, right? When it comes to this self-loving thing, it's really not just doing your hair and doing your nails as self-care. It's not just setting those boundaries. It's not just saying no. It's not just, getting to bed early, etc. It's really a layered piece of work, and it really starts with your daily habits. It really starts as you navigate day to day, moment by moment, because you are choosing something different that is going to support you at a deeper level, right? So guys, if you're coloring with me, let me know. I think so this is me publicly saying. So for those of you who've been following me for quite some time, you all know that I would have done these sessions on Instagram, right? And I think Instagram is pretty cool because it allowed people to hop in on the stream and share their photos and do all those fun things. But here we can't do that. But what I am inviting you to do in a really big way is, if you are coloring with me, send me a photo, send it to me on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever you're at. Send it to me, a picture, and of course, tag me. Tag me. Guys, let me know how you feel since the SEO has been lifted. Has your life changed in any form or fashion? And nobody guessed what it is, so I'll just tell you. It's Jack Daniels honey, and it's actually my favoriteest thing to consume in terms of alcohol. Okay. And I'm very left-handed as well. Guys, if you aren't coloring, let me know if seeing somebody color is therapeutic as well. And if while you color, you receive any downloads, receive any clarity, any insights about anything, don't be shy to stop, write it down, take some notes, journal about it. Your self-care does not have to be this huge, extravagant type of thing. It could be as simple as coloring. For real, for real. Guys, if you all hear anybody singing, it's my mom and my daughter singing "God Bless Our Nation." Here we go. How are we looking so far? See? And if you're coloring, don't let the perfectionism get the best of you, okay? If you go out the lines, don't rip out the page and start a new one. Just continue on. The intention behind this is for you to just de-stress a little, to unwind a little. So in terms of what I mentioned earlier about that self-loving and seeing and consistency or lack of consistency has something to do with that self-love part of you, self-loving part of you. I want you to just take some time to really sit with that. You know, what are things that you've been saying you're going to do? What are things that you said, hey, I'm going to be consistent with this, or I'm going to show up for that, or I'm going to try to do this, and you've fallen short. You really need to get to the root of that reason for sure falling short, root of why it's so hard to stay consistent. And then find that safe space. Find that safe space for you to change that problem, right? For you to identify what you could do to make it better. Feeling stuck does not have to be your emotional home, guys. Feeling stuck does not have to be your emotional home. And to make it a different home, to make your emotional home a different home from feeling stuck, it starts with decisions. Deciding to do something different. Deciding to respond differently. Deciding to keep promises to yourself. Deciding to take action plans or take action steps, that actually align with your action plan. It always comes down to choice. And the longer we stay in this space of life is happening to me rather than for me, the longer we stay in this space of trying to blame somebody else, the longer we try to stay in this place of not taking radical responsibility for current situation, the longer life just feels blah. The longer life just does not feel as exciting and as fulfilling and as contented and peaceful as you'd like for it to be. All right, so my nose. Bless me. Okay, that took a while to come on. Bless me. So, guys, the rule of thumb, if you're joining me for the first time, if I do not sneeze in one of these sessions, it's not me. If I don't sneeze in one of these journaling sessions or sip and color sessions, it's not Latina. But I have very intense allergies or sinus, so you could imagine the struggle in COVID, right? You could imagine I going in places COVID free and then having runny nose and I smell something in a place or somebody perfume and I just raise my sinus and then I just malfunction in the store. You could imagine the judgment I would have received in these places. But yeah. Guys, if you'll hear my daughter singing, let me know, please. Let me know if to tell them that they need to go easy on God Bless Our Nation. Because that's what she's singing outside. I would really love some ice cream right now, you know? That's what I want, some ice cream. And maybe some, I think I prefer cheesecake. Cheesecake right now. Guys, if you have any questions to me, do let me know. As I mentioned, these things that I'm using here, these are things that you could actually get on Amazon. If you go to my Instagram page, there's a link in the bio and you could check out that link. And that's True Growth Caribbean on Instagram as well. Guys, how are you feeling? Is it absolutely weird to be coloring on a Friday night when the rest of the country is probably having the time of their lives being able to stay outside after 10? While we are home. So guys, what's happening in True Growth Caribbean? So every Monday at 6:30 a.m. we journal live right here on YouTube, right here on Facebook, right here on LinkedIn, right here on Twitter. So if you're coming in from any of those channels, always a pleasure to have you. On a Friday, we sip and color right here. So Monday is to set the intention for the week. Friday is to wind down and just de-stress and to just be present with yourself for a moment. And then we have sip and color sessions. What am I saying? We have breathwork sessions, 4 sessions for the month every week based on the moon, right? So tonight we just had a beautiful full moon session, intention for around full moon related things, which is to release and let go and just really show up for themselves. So if you've been wondering, okay, listen, why am I seeing you in all these pockets? Is because this is my way of supporting, this is my way of sharing, expanding, teaching, helping you guys find avenues to promote doing the inner work and doing the self-healing. All right. So those are the places that you could find me. And then of course there is one-on-one coaching as well. So now I have a runny nose, okay? Not COVID, guys, but my sinus just acted a whole fool. Okay, guys. So before I embarrass myself because my nose is starting to do a whole thing, we spent 20 minutes together. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope in this 20 minutes there was some insight gained. I hope in this 20 minutes that you actually did color. And if you did not color, but you colored vicariously through me, I love you. I see you. I appreciate you. And I would see you again next week, Monday, for Journal Live with me. And then Friday for another Sip and Color session. And on the 27th of November is the final breathwork session for the month of November. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much. And I would continue sipping and coloring. And if you did sip and color with me, do take a picture and send it to me and tag me at True Growth Caribbean. Bye-bye.